So, I'm recording now.
Oh, okay. Is this our official?
Sure, we'll make it an official opening.
Okay. So this is Scratches. This came out in 2006.
Yeah. Came out a long time. It's an older game.
Yeah.
It's so old, in fact, I have to use different software to record it.
It was inspired heavily by a lot of like Lovecraft and Stephen King horror. Stephen King's actually mocked in this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess the creators thought he was overrated or something. But this takes a lot of elements from Lovecraftian writing, and I can point out the obvious ones, but there's ones that like I haven't caught before, so...
Yeah, Spooky here is more of an expert at this game than I am.
It's one of my favorite games.
I've played it with her before and beaten it, but she knows a lot more of it than I do. So, let's go ahead and start.
Yeah. We'll want to do Director's Cut, because Last Visit is the special...
Yeah, is like the DLC stuff.
Yeah. It's technically an alternate ending.
Okay. It actually kind of reminds me of how in Outlast, you have a DLC part that is kind of like adds on to the ending, I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
This beginning always reminded me of Silent Hill.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I mean, it's probably inspired by Silent Hill, at least.
Oh, yeah. Like, when I first played this, I was like 16, just turned 16. And the only horror game I really played was the Resident Evil series. It was like the Resident Evil series, and a part of Silent Hill. So this was like a brand new take on horror, because it wasn't like free motion type jump scare horror that I was used to. This is more atmospheric. Yeah. Oh yeah, Cellar Rats did the music and sound effects. So.
Oh, okay. They just had a cellar full of rats that just didn't...
Yeah, they just had an entire cellar. Like, they trained these rats for like years before they could actually make the game.
Yeah, I know, they did a really good job. I mean, these rats know how to do their orchestra.
That's a rock fact.
It's a rock fact.
Oh, we should probably mention that you're playing first.
Oh yeah, I'm playing because I don't know the game as well as she does. So
I
she's
arrived
kind
at
of like...
Blackwood Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog.
He's a horror writer.
The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area. Yet, I soon became entangled with the place.
Now this whole beginning setup is based loosely on The Shining. And the whole story's element is heavily Shining specific, which is weird because it seems the game developer doesn't like Stephen King.
Well, it makes sense because aren't we like house sitting? It's
no,
like big old house, basically. Oh no, it's our house.
Yeah, we were kind of like in the middle of the street. We're a horror writer, and we need inspiration, so we actually gained temporary ownership of this supposedly haunted house that the village just further out is terrified of, and they desperately want answers to. So us, a horror writer, it's very Alan Wake-ish.
Yeah.
We're looking for inspiration. We decided this house, which everyone has rumors about, would be a great starting point for our new book series.
Even if I tried to leave, I could not do so on foot. Okay, hold on just 1 second, because the camera speed is too fast.
Gotta go too fast.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay. I was at the boot of my car, which, considering my non-existent technical expertise, I hoped I would never need to open.
You don't even know how to open up.
We have to go in there eventually, but we don't go in there now. So, I do remember having...
Hey, you get off the horn! We're playing video games!
Video games. And so, I should mention I have, like, very little information. How do I fix the car starter?
This kind of horror game is also based on one of my other favorite video game franchises, Myst, which was a first-person, you only see the hand, mysterious, atmospheric puzzle game. This is like an atmospheric puzzle game, but with horror.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. Hefty lock with preventing my entry to the garage.
Now this game,
Sorry, I'm getting used to the, like...
No, go ahead. This game was notable to me because it was the first photorealistic game I played, and a lot of these point and clicks can get away with photorealism because there's not a lot to animate.
Yeah.
It's mostly still pictures,
Yeah.
like stilled backgrounds that you can occasionally interact with. And I thought these kind of games were like really cool in their charm, and it's scarier when it looks real.
Yeah.
That's why I was so excited for PP.
Let's just wander off into the forest first.
Yeah,
I'm remembering some of these places.
It is important to get a good feel because we are going to backtrack a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the greenhouse.
Yes, the mandatory spooky greenhouse that seemed to crop up in a lot of early horror games. They all needed that creepy greenhouse or the creepy observatory.
Am I going? Oh, not this way. This way.
Yeah.
You can't like see the other end you're trying to get to. So I'm a bit confused. What? I don't remember this tree. Great naked tree standing on a small knoll, crowning an otherwise bare area, with the thin branches slowly swaying in intense wind. All of a sudden, I began to feel very
alone. The tree had a little hole in its base, which allowed the tree had a little hole in its base.
Great. Okay. Huh. I don't remember that part. The tree.
The tree had a little hole. The tree had a hole in its base. The tree.
Am I lost in the woods? Okay, that is the... Okay, found a way out.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. Alright.
Oh.
I know there's a crypt back here at some point, too.
The soil in this area is devoid of life.
I killed it.
That might be important later. It's the pesticide.
Oh, okay.
It's pesticide.
You're the pesticide.
It's, nothing to see there.
Massive doors leading to the interior of the chapel are closed.
So
That's
yeah,
not a chapel, that's a crypt.
That's a crypt. So you
Oh,
can...
he thinks it's a chapel.
He thinks it's a chapel, though.
Okay, I understand.
So
he's naive.
He's
not a horror writer.
He is a horror writer. He's one of the best ones, but now he's run out of inspiration. He just can't tell the difference between a crypt and a wedding chapel. It's a very honest mistake.
Oh, okay. I think I might have sequence broken a little bit. Where am I?
Nah, you're okay. There is parts of the game where if you know what to do, this is gonna be like spoiler free, relatively.
Yeah, we're gonna try to.
Where if you know something ahead of time but try to do it, the game won't let you. Oh, you have the key, I think.
How do I access inventory?
Alright, we're gonna try to figure out the...
Save? What shall I name it as? Oh, it's just
auto-save.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna have to get used to the controls. It's been a while since both of us played. Oh!
What?
Oh, that changes your... Okay. Well, that's a new thing they added too. Yeah, they added Watson controls to look around in the director's cut.
Let me go to the setup and maybe I can access inventory from there. Or I can look at it, at least. I can see. Hints,
Oh, turn the hints on. We'll probably be needing those.
Where's... Oh, hints are... Okay.
Alright, we'll go back, because I think you actually have to pick up the key.
I think I got it. Because it was inside the car, right?
We'll be back. Here, can you go back to the shack? The door to the house was locked, fortunately. See, even he doesn't want to be here. So we are playing a horror writer, similar to Jack Torrance from The Shining. Is there a crowbar around here? Or any kind of bolt cutters?
Don't we find the bolt cutters elsewhere? Because, like, we have to use them to get in here, if I remember right.
Yay, our first puzzle of the game! Alright, you wanna pause it?
Oh!
Was it the other click?
It's
Yeah,
right
it's
click.
right
Does
click.
it? Okay. We figured out how to inventory.
Okay. It's one of my favorite games. How do I open up the
It's been a while since we played it, so I mean.
Alright.
Okay, so I need.
I think it's the gold one. So this place, all of a sudden, I had a good feeling that with another right click, I would close. Okay, so this is why we want hints on.
Yeah.
I marveled at such a wondrous concept. This game is very sarcastic. If you have hints on, it's very sarcastic.
What?
Not the card key, surely.
It would be this one, right?
Yeah, it has to be that one. Maybe you didn't like click on it.
Maybe it's on the handle instead?
Yeah, this game's very peculiar.
Oh, it's on the handle.
It's on the handle.
Weird.
So one of the reasons this game is so hard is because it's very particular in where you click, which is a bad mechanic, but it is an older game.
Yeah. Okay.
And it does stay true to point and click adventures. Now this clock is important because time will go by when you solve puzzles, and it'll only go by
when you solve puzzles.
Yeah. So you know you're doing the right thing. Oh, that's the clock. That's the
clock.
That's
phone.
the clock phone.
Hi, friend.
Michael.
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry. It's
Jerry.
good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My thoughts exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my fingers on it.
So how did you find everything? Do you like the place?
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes, it's perfectly fine. It's just that I'm in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Good. You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything is in order?
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around, and I'll get back to you if I find anything strange.
Excellent. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, so at this point, until we get another call, or until we have to call Jerry again, we got free reign of the house. So this clock is gonna turn and change every time you complete a puzzle.
Yeah.
And the only time certain events happen is when time passes.
Yeah.
So you'll know for sure you're doing good when the clock starts moving.
Okay. So let's search out this floor first, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we'll go
Let's do
upstairs. Animated doors.
How
Hey.
innovative.
I certainly wouldn't mind trying some of these expensive lines, except that nobody would have been around to pace me.
Such a
You know,
relatable character our Michael is.
it is a point and click, which means grab everything they possibly can.
Yes.
Don't care if it makes us look like a klepto. Just
No,
do
you have to
everything.
point and click anything that looks like it might be important.
Guess there's what happens when you don't water the plants for a long time. No,
What are you
it's
talking
fine.
about? They're fine. They're baby dead trees.
Baby
They're
dead
supposed to be dead.
It's a shell.
Yeah. It looks
It's
like
just
it was moved recently. Creepy.
Oh, you know what? I never noticed that before.
Yeah, there are little details in this game.
These candelabras.
Very pretty. This
Pretty
game, I always found it was actually very pretty in its decrepitness. It's like urban decay type beauty.
Tablecloth napkins. Who needs that shit?
Yeah, who needs to use that? We are a man. We don't need civilized. Oh, this music is gorgeous though.
Yep,
Those rats did a good job.
they did.
They did a beautiful job.
Those rats are really good.
Shout out to you, cellar filled with rats.
Yeah, that's the other stairs upstairs. Other stairs upstairs.
There are stairs
I remember
upstairs.
there was something here.
Yes, but you can't sequence break,
Damn
so
it.
you have to wait till You get a
Spoilers, there's something in the pot.
Spoilers! Breaking the game. You have to wait till the pots become a plot point, and then you have to go look at the pots.
Yep.
Which is silly.
Drawer is stuck.
Of course, if you actually could sequence break, you'd beat the game in like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, 'cause
you
could, yeah.
you could just figure out everything
Yeah.
of this spoopy mansion.
Oh, somehow that was the painting of
That was the painting.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest polished game.
No, there's a bit. Okay, let's see. This would be the kitchen, right?
I believe so, the pantry, yeah. Yep, here it is. And that leads outside towards the greenhouse again. Plenty of utensils ready to be used.
Yep. Who knows if they're clean, though?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're clean or not. We're a horror writer. Why do we
matter?
Yeah. The lights aren't working. Bunch of jars and
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
spices.
I don't know if we can grab anything right now, so it might be kind of fruitless for me to look around, but at least we're seeing stuff.
Oh yeah. You still look, yeah.
Yeah, I know we have to
Taking
use this later on. I remember that being a
That's
puzzle.
gonna be a thing.
I'm hungry.
Give me them cheeses.
Oh, that's lovely food.
Oh, that's wonderful.
At least it's not rotting, you know?
So
there's
not
nothing
only
rotting
do
in
we
here.
not have electricity, but we moved in for the weekend with no food.
Yep. We will starve.
We're just, that's
we are
fine.
starving artists.
We got alcohol, that's all we need as a writer. Oh, check out that other door. Oh, can you open that? Oh yeah, look at that. You can interact, so you probably can grab some stuff. It's a grinder.
We don't have the thing to grind yet. That's right. I don't remember.
Yeah.
We have to grind something.
We gotta...
I'll get to that door in a minute.
That's later. You coward.
There's nothing. What? That door is fun. There's nothing wrong with that door.
Yeah, it's just a door.
It's absolutely fine. Isn't this nice? It's a nice
It's
place.
beautiful.
It's lovely. It's so pretty.
I would say the atmosphere in this game is something. The
It's
newest
really
resident.
breathable.
It's
I forgot. This looks pretty right here.
It-
I remember loving this particular
Yeah.
scenery here.
Mhm.
We were walking through all these leaves.
And yeah, like it's so gorgeous. This is the kind of atmosphere the newest Resident Evils only hope to capture.
Yeah. Oh, right. So there is a chapel. There's also a crypt.
Oh, here's the crypt.
Yeah.
We were
let me
the
check.
wrong
Do I have anything for this? No, I don't have anything for this. But wait, what's this?
Oh yeah, in the director's cut, they had a journal that updates you on what to do if you get stuck.
Oh,
So
okay.
the house is out of power. Contact Jerry when you're ready.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's a
let's-
nice little
Yeah.
fail-safe in case, you know. Because before, this game didn't have the journal that told you what to do or gave you
Yeah.
hints, so it was very hard.
You had to guess.
You had to guess. And yeah, there was like internet, but this game was a little obscure when it came out.
Yeah.
I saw it on a review at on G4.
Really?
Yeah,
When G4 was still good.
when G4 was actually a good place to go get ratings for games. That's where I learned of this.
That's locked.
Oh.
That's odd.
Weird.
Yeah. What's here?
I'm sure that's like gonna come back later.
Oh, this
sure.
was the servant's room.
Oh yeah. Any power?
Oh, yeah, that's right, there's no power. Derp.
This takes place, in case you couldn't tell by their accents, in like I think 1970 England.
Yeah.
So,
There's a person.
and these are all real paintings. These are like models of real paintings.
Photography.
Photography.
He's a squirrel!
Ah!
The curious markings that I grab and take a close look. Oh, I have it.
Nice. Can you grab?
Can I look at it?
Oh no, it's just a paper with indents on it.
Oh, so I'll have
That
to
comes
like
later.
do. Okay.
If you grab a pencil later, that might help.
That's.
Well, I guess you just look at it. Housekeeping, old Victorian.
Yeah.
A bunch of uninteresting books. We are a horror writer.
Yeah, we don't need this.
We don't
crap.
need uninteresting books. Oh, you got the pencil.
I have a pencil. Practical
The-
photographer. So
We
either
know the
this.
servant loved photography.
Yeah.
Maybe she got a picture of this spooky house or something. I managed to reveal what appeared to be a letter in Italian. Oh, take the.
Oh,
It was the letter in Italian. I had to do something about it.
oh,
well,
we don't.
we don't know
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah, well,
I
even
think.
if we were people who knew Italian, we don't know Italian.
Yeah, we don't know Italian. The game's not assuming that the player also knows Italian, so it's not going to show you the letters.
In a secret world, the game would assume that you know Italian. And during certain puzzles, it assumes you know certain languages,
Uh-huh.
or if you don't, that you have the internet and can look it up.
And can just look it up.
Yeah.
So this servant liked to take pictures around the mansion. I'm wondering if maybe in the future she took a picture of something important. Cause remember the photography motifs in the opening as well, with the development of the pictures.
Yeah, I think so. So we'll probably find something important regarding her later on if we don't find anything now. I'll get to that
It's a
other.
very interesting bed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not what I was looking at.
No, the game's like, look at this beautiful rendition of this artwork based on real
Oh.
paintings.
We don't have a reflection. We're vampires.
Yeah, we were vampires.
That's part of why we're out
That's
here.
a spoiler. You're not supposed to know you're a vampire.
Gee, I wonder if she likes photography.
I don't know. I think they need to hammer it in some more. This girl loved photography.
The bed in this room is miserable looking. Gee,
Well, the only light in her life was photography, apparently.
yeah.
Oh, here's
It's her dark room.
It's her dark room. So that's the fountain.
Oh, that's a lovely picture,
It's-
actually, with
yeah.
the flower in it.
It's very nice.
And that would be the mausoleum, correct? Or is that the chapel?
That's the chapel.
Somehow I clicked
Oh,
on
do you have water?
this.
Do we at least have water?
No.
Let's
No,
see.
we're going to die of thirst.
Oh, good.
Like men.
We'll die of thirst. No, we got vodka. Vodka has like 2%.
I'm not trying to look at that.
The game's like, are you sure?
I don't know how
alright.
I even looked at. This looks like the kitchen, but it's
That's the basement door.
and it's open.
Huh. Wow.
There's a toilet.
We're not investigating it smartly.
Well, if we could look over there at this painting, or this picture,
it looks like the Mr. and Mrs.
yeah, who owned the house. Hopefully
The
we won't have to-
Blackwoods.
Hopefully we won't have to look at it, because the game is not allowing me to look at it.
I don't believe you have to. Mr. and Mrs. Blackwood
No, I can't look at that.
and their spooky house that has long been abandoned and filled with rumors.
And also rats that play wonderful music.
Yeah, they're playing right now.
I know.
It's gorgeous.
We don't have to be afraid of the cellar, because that's where the rats playing music.
No, we don't have to be afraid. They're playing us a melancholy strain, beautifully done piece.
Yeah. It's very lovely.
So the game just assumes you wanna.
Oh yeah. Jerry has a room that's nice.
It's not. Oh look! So there's one. This is the most obvious reference to Cthulhu. But I'll point out the more. Oh, that's Kronos eating his children.
Yeah, that's a pretty famous one.
Mm-hmm. I'll point out any more lesser obvious.
I don't know how that clicked on that painting, but okay.
Yeah, this game is not without fault.
Yep.
But there's a charm in it. I guess. There's nothing too game breaking. Oh, look around. The scariest picture to me is this one.
Oh.
That one is like the scariest one to me.
Yeah, this is like, after an artist painted that after like he had a nightmare that was basically
Based on that, yeah.
yeah.
I think it's called The Hands Devour Him or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I used to be really well versed in all the paintings in this game because it was like the cool thing to do, to be like, oh, look at this, I know all these paintings.
Great deal of repair would be necessary before I would attempt to take a shower. We're gonna stink here while we live here.
Yeah, so
like
we're gonna die like men, starving like men, and stinky like men. But maybe we can survive as a woman if we put our brains together.
I really hope that like bathroom thing works.
Yeah, at least one of these bathrooms has to work, because we're going to be very miserable in our short time here.
Oh, I grabbed a thing.
You grabbed a wash. You grabbed a rad.
Okay, I guess that's it. I collected the item necessary for some puzzle later on. That's not what I wanted. What I wanted was that, but that's not working,
Yeah.
so...
I guess that's not important right now.
It's a very lovely window for a bathroom.
Oh yeah, like I bet this house actually really gorgeous.
Yeah.
Back when people lived here. Oh, is this the art gallery?
I think it might
This
be.
is the second scariest place in the house for me.
I was unusually surprised after entering this room. It was some kind of gallery. Its theme being African culture.
Oh,
I'm just starting over here.
right.
At this window.
It's gorgeous.
A pair of huge carved tusks occupying the corner gallery, which is illegal.
That's illegal and wrong, and
Yeah.
that makes me feel all kinds of sad feelings. Holding the most impressive objects in the room.
It wouldn't. Yeah. I don't have anything for that right now. I don't think so.
Nah. I mean, that won't come back later.
Or anything, yeah.
Or
it's not gonna-
anything.
Let's see.
So, even though this is like, it kind of looks like a hidden object game, and in part it kind of is, because you do have to like, have some kind of wherewithal of what objects would be important to grab
Yeah.
and to click on. It's mostly atmospheric, and it is a mystery. And it's just beautifully done. All these art.
They are
all
really
these
pretty.
art collections.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot of art stuff in here that just it really isn't necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Something that looked like a lion's claw was firmly attached to the necklace. Elephant.
That's gorgeous.
Okay.
So the people here really loved African culture, or at least the
I believe the husband was way into it.
husband.
Yeah.
Mr. Blackwood liked appropriating African culture and stealing their artifacts. Mr. Blackwood, this is what you get for not respecting culture properly.
Also notice there's one missing.
There's a mask missing.
There's a missing mask.
All these masks, they make me feel uneasy. It's as if they know that they were stolen for some
They
white
know.
guy's private collection.
I think that's all we can do in here for now, which is basically just look around.
Yeah,
Like an
it's
asshole.
like a uneasy feeling in there.
No, that was...
Oh, what?
Oh,
Hey!
wait a sec.
Ha cha cha cha. Maybe. Okay, let's try this again. Oh boy.
No.
You wanna pause recording
While we try and figure out how to get into that door.
We'll be back.